Test, test, test. All right, my mic is on now. Alrighty, as you can see, the Ramsey show video is done. So we'll skip to, oh, I did not open my page. Did not prepare for this. That's okay. We'll do it live. And let's see, while we're waiting, I'll type some stuff in to the chat. Oh, what else? Email about consultations or anything on my channel or anything else. Money@gmail.com, which is also right there. What up, Tina? Share. I found someone. Not that share. Good to see you though. As always. And donation. The https://PayPal.me/coach Steve Money. Episode 97 today. 97, the big 100 show. Number 100 show on Friday. Hopefully we'll have some live guests via video and or audio. What up, Joe? And if you have some things to say, some issues you want to take up with me, if you have problems with me, it can be like Festivus. We got some problems with you people. Email me and we will work that out. I will probably do that through Discord, but I mean we could do it like I think through Google Meet or something like that. Tina Share says, good show today. Listening for the most part until the Prince of Sheba. Wanted to watch an end of summer vacation movie. Which movie? Vacation? That would be a good one. I have not seen the reboot of it with Ed Helms, the guy from The Office. I have not seen that yet. But the first one's good. Let's see. What else let's see. I guess we could start. Where is my The Croods, A New Age. All right. That's what I'm looking for. Notes. How about that? It was on Hulu. All right. Get that subscription worth, right? Tina Share. Alrighty. So let's go. Let's try the song. We'll try the song a cappella again. Here we go. I did not check my YouTube channel, so I don't know if I got copyright claimed for the acoustic version yesterday. I'll have to check that out later and get back with you tomorrow on that. Anyway, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like all plans, it starts with step 1. $1,000 emergency fund. In step 2, you'll pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every single one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby 3, yep, I changed this. Baby step 3 is next. A full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach and why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. If you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go less gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large. Now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach and why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. If you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Live from Columbus, OH. Almost forgot to do that part. It's the Ramsey Show After Show where we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial, and whatever the heck else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I am a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, also Ramsey Preferred Financial Coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment by going to ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. That's on the Ramsey Solutions website. And or you can email CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com if you have a question about that, or if you have a question about anything on my channel, or anything else. You can use that email. You can reach me on Instagram and Twitter at Coach Steve Money, no spaces on both of those. And if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Alrighty. Let's look at the thing. Thanks for the IOs, ladies. Let's see. Today's Ramsey Show hosts were Dave Ramsey and George Camel, host of the Fine Print podcast, which I did not get that ready. Did I? Let's see. I did not. Alright, well, let's play Steve Google stuff. How about that? YouTube and the Fine Print. And right there. There we go. Alrighty, there's your sonic branding there from Dave Ramsey's company there. That's fun. And he has a buy now or pay later. Bulletproof your money in a pandemic was the... Nope, that was not the first one. First one was true cost of credit cards. Second one was Turbo Taxes Screwing You, going PG-13 according to King Coleman said that. And then the Bulletproof Your Money in a Pandemic and Buy Now and Pay Later is the most recent one, one day ago. Alrighty, and let's see. Market report, and I just saw a quick glance at this. Interesting. Everything down except the Russell Small Cap index, the 2000 Russell 2000 small cap index there going down. But this is the first time I've seen this. So Nasdaq like barely down, not even 10.1% even. So yeah, just not, it's down. So if it's down, that means it's on sale. So there you go. That's how we think of that. Let's see if there is any reason for that. And it could be just people thought it was too high, and that happens. That is your correction there. That could happen. And if it's just a small correction like that, that's great. Trump warns crypto, potentially disaster waiting to happen. All right. Some warning there from the former POTUS. And as you can see, Bitcoin was up 0.018%. The mood on Wall Street just got better really quickly. I think I'll check that one out, but yeah, so none of this is where google.com/finance is where I get most of the stuff that I talk about. But yeah, let's go ahead and check that crypto and see what is going on. All right, so yeah, Ethereum up 5% today. All right, Bitcoin Cash down just slightly. What's Europe doing? Europe all down. What about Asia? Asia all up. So who knows what'll happen tomorrow here then. Not that what happens elsewhere can influence it, but it also can influence it. It may not. Currency, let's see. Euro up on the dollar. Dollar up on the yen. Pound of the US dollar up on the pound. And the US dollar up on the Canadian dollar. Australian dollar up on the US dollar. Uh-oh. Tina Share says tomorrow's the first of the month. You know what that means? Net worth recalculation day. Woohoo! And she put bags on there. That's right, bags. If I was in your position, Tina Share, I don't know that I could just do that once a month. I would probably have a rolling thing on that. Check that every day. Oh, good morning. Let's go check. Which I know you shouldn't do that. Let's see. What was the Nasdaq at? Nasdaq at 0.044%. I personally am heavier into the tech stocks and the large cap. And so my overall day is generally better than whatever the Nasdaq is. And let's see here. So yeah, not all down. Apple down, Alphabet, which owns Google, up very slightly. Amazon up 1.44%. All right, Microsoft down 0.5%. Facebook down, Tesla up. All right. Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to look at on here? And so yeah, this is me doing it live when I don't have much time to prepare. USPS has shorted some workers' pay for years, CPI and fines. Oh, that's awesome. They better make that right. How do you make that right if you... Because, I mean, theoretically they could have invested that money. And so I would imagine there might be a lawsuit against the federal government. Actually, you can't sue the federal government, can you? I mean, you can sue about laws and stuff, but let's see. Can you sue? Googling with Steve, the federal government. If you or a family member have suffered a serious personal injury as a result of negligence of a government employee or agent, you may ask, can I sue? Yes, you may be able to bring a claim against the U.S. government and receive compensation for your losses for negligence. How can a regular citizen sue? Federal Tort Claims Act. Citizens cannot sue the federal government unless the government allows it. Alright. USPS is not the government, Boosted says. Are they are they they're not a private business, are they? Alright, let's see what. Maybe I should have just clicked on that story. Sue the USPS. Well, that would be like for if there was something is subject to Federal Tort Claims. I guess you can sue the USPS for causing an accident. Okay, that's not what we want for lost wages. Gotta type correctly. Or gosh. Okay, not paying me for missing hours that I make a wage claim and contact a local attorney to doesn't issue. Is it not easy? Not the easiest thing to sue the post office without passing certain procedural steps. All right, so why don't we see what the thing says here? Where is that? There we go. From Yahoo News. Yahoo! And CPI would be. There's your. You start out the article with your human interest part of it, where you give a story. She's a 59-year-old grandmother. So let's see. I knew it was gonna happen because it happens every pay period. Missing 6 hours of overtime pay. Postal Service regularly cheats mail carriers out of their pay, according to Center for Public Integrity investigation. That's your CPI that found that out, or somebody reported it to them, most likely. And you're welcome for the click, Yahoo News. I'm just looking for something where it says what they're gonna do about it. Systemic problem. They were talking about they can't get back on time to the post office, I guess, because they're too busy delivering. Units get meals, forgo breaks. Arbitrator. Okay, so it went to arbitration, I guess. That's probably the first step. Or maybe that's your only. Oh yeah, because if they have a union, yeah, it would be an arbitrate. It would be an arbitration thing. USPS has a union, right? I would think. All right. This was a long article, dog. So what we're learning here is that the prep is very important to it, and I might have prepped and done a later one, or look how it never ends. And done a later podcast today, or live stream, whatever you'd like to call it. But I still want to do then the 100th episode would have been, if I didn't do one, or if I canceled it and didn't do one, the 100th episode would not be on Friday, and I want the 100th episode to be on Friday. So that's that. Alrighty, so we got some Sydney articles, and I never prepare those, but I do have them ready to go here on the thing. Stock futures opened slightly higher following another record-setting month for the S&P 500. All right, and the stock futures yesterday were down slightly, and that's what happened. The market overall went down slightly, so let's see if that has any bearing. Boosted thought they were not owned by the government. Yeah, I didn't see anything on that. I remember the whole thing about the USPS bailout during COVID, so I thought it wasn't government. Or maybe it was something about transporting mail in balance. I can't remember why I was thinking that. All right. Well, let's go ahead and button that up. Let's see, is USPS part of the federal government? Is a large business enterprise operated by the federal government. Has more than 600,000 employees and more than $70 billion in annual revenues. That's bringing in a little bank there. I wonder if it's I mean, that's the problem with government. You never know if it's being run efficiently. And privatizing the USPS, downsizing the federal government, that would be great if they would do that. Or just contract it out to UPS or something like that, or to Amazon or somebody. You'd think that would do well. But, okay, so a Sydney article. No, this one. CNBC. How much you'll need to invest every month to earn $35,000 per year in interest per retirement. 35K probably won't. I don't know. If you own your own house, that might take care of you somewhat. So let's say there are countless retirement strategies that can help you fund your golden years, but an interest-only retirement plan can help remove one of the biggest fears about life after leaving your job. Will my money outlast me? Here's a case study. If you want to get $35K every year in retirement, you will need to save more than $1.1 million. Check out the video for, I'm not checking out the video, but let's we'll go to Ramsey Solutions.com, free tools, retirement calculator. Nope, that's not what we want. We want the investment calculator. There we go. So, say you're 30, you go into 67. So you start with 0. Let's just do 583 is, I think, 7,000 a year. So that's for your Roth. So they are, and all these guys do it more like a 7. Yeah, they do a lower interest rate than Dave because they don't believe that you can get that, and they factor in any fees, and they're factoring in inflation, etc., etc. Um, Dave just basically looks at this number and says, if it's half that, you're fine. So yeah. So let's see what they are. See what they are going by. Yeah. To get that 1.1 million. Yeah. So it's somewhere like almost 7%. Yeah. Alrighty. So I did not realize that was just a video. If I had more time to prepare, I might have noticed that. But sometimes, a lot of times with the Sid articles, I just look at them live because it's less prep, and it's fun being live too. Should the 45% rule guide your retirement strategy? Do I know what the rule is? Financial services giant Fidelity, who I have my Roth IRA account in, has a rule for retirement savings you may have heard of. I have not heard of that, I don't think. Have 10 times your annual salary saved for retirement by age 67. This off-cited guideline can help you identify a retirement savings goal, but it doesn't fully account for how much of those savings will cover in retirement. Enter Fidelity's 45% rule, which states that your retirement savings should generate about 45% of your pre-tax pre-retirement income each year, with Social Security benefits covering the rest of your spending needs. Ah, okay. All right. So, yeah. So this article basically is, saying that you get the 45% from your investment, and you will get the other 55 from Social Security. Let's see what it is. Financial services firm analyzed spending data for working people between 50 and 65 years old and found that most retirees need to replace between 55 and 80% of their pre-retirement income in order to preserve their current lifestyle. Because retirees have lower day-to-day expenses and don't typically contribute to retirement accounts, their income requirements are lower than people who are still working. Alright. And so let's look for a sum up here as to what they think about that. Hey, you gotta click it. It's Yahoo Finance. They want to click. They get money for that. Bags for Yahoo. Let's see. All retirement spending plans are not equal. Social Security plays a less significant role in the retirement plans of higher earning workers. Consider the table below. Yeah, alright. Bottom line, Fidelity's 10x rule of thumb is a nifty guideline to follow as you save for retirement over the course of many decades. We know the 10 times rule because that's what Dave recommends that you get in life insurance so that it replaces your income. But when retirement arrives, Fidelity recommends that your savings should cover 45% of your income needs, with Social Security covering the rest. As a result, the average retiree will need to replace between 55 and 80% of pre-retirement pre-tax income to maintain its current lifestyle. Alrighty. let's see. This is, I went to this too quickly, but I'll do it now. The Ohio fact of the day. The state bird of the Buckeye State is the cardinal. That is also the state bird of another state that I lived in, Virginia. And in fact, 7 states have the cardinal as the state bird. And that would be Illinois. They were the first. Indiana wants me. Lord, I can't go back there. OH. Kentucky, North Carolina, and West Virginia, and Virginia. They were the last one to adopt the cardinal as the state bird in 1950. Beliefs. They believe the cardinals symbolize hope, joy, health, rejuvenation, and celebration. This goes especially for those who believe strongly and dare themselves to look beyond in search of their meaning. Alrighty. Oh, that's my page there. That's in the wrong place. It's okay. Alrighty, that was... Okay, I did it all out of order. I did the Ohio fact of the day. At the wrong time. I should have hit my plugs first. Not these. I'm just letting it go. Not getting any plugs. Upcoming streams. Obviously, the Ramsey Show Aftershow show is on every weekday at 6 p.m. even if I don't prepare for it. Right after the Ramsey Show YouTube video ends. And episode number 100 will be Friday. Please make it if you can. Fun things will be afoot. Hopefully I'll have some guests on, at least audio, if not video and audio. But hopefully I'll have some guests on. And if you'd like to be one of those guests, email me, CoachDeveMoney@gmail.com, and let me know, and we can work out how to do that. Board gaming with Stephen Glenn most Tuesdays, but I have not heard from him, and I've been busy, so I haven't reached out myself to him. So I will have to do that mañana, which means tomorrow in Spanish, and I'll do that and find out what up with that. And gonna get a video game, father-daughter video gaming stream going here hopefully very soon. Bella and I will work out which one to do. We're still gonna try to get Portal. We had a problem with the with her game controller working, which supposedly you're supposed to be able to. Even if the person doesn't own the game, and even if you just send them the link and they just link to you through a web page, they're supposed to be able to basically see your screen, and which would work for Portal 2's co-op stuff, because it's a split screen, like exactly like the what was the game? It Takes Two that we played recently. We did 13 live streams of that and did a full playthrough of that. We skipped most of the side games because Bella wasn't into it, so. But it took us 13 streams, and that one was very, very fun, and it will be hard to find one that is as much fun. But doing anything with her obviously will be fun. I will usually start a live stream just for chatting if the Ramsey Show mod has not posted that day's show by 10 a.m. Eastern Time, as was the case 6 times in the past month. And today I don't know. I didn't go into not a regular day for me. I was off so I could finish moving. So I have no idea what time it was posted today. Yeah, alright. And then normally we would do the Ohio fact of the day after I give all that information. Alright, so let's see. What else? This is how much I love you guys and love doing this show. I have not even checked to see who the Washington football team released today. Today is final cut day. So as teams get ready to go for the regular season, and so they probably cut one or two surprise people. But I have no idea about that, and I'll find out when I hit end stream. I will find out all about that. Let's check one more time to see if there's anything exciting on here. The earnings calendar. These are the people that are reporting earnings, and that always has an effect on. It seems like GameStop just did it, like not too long ago. They just reported earnings. I don't know how often you do that, every 3 months or something. I have no clue. But it seems I just thought they did it. So Google had an earlier return to office date, and so they pushed it back. And that's going to happen. Android bug blocking your phone calls. Interesting. Alright, why don't we find out why the mood, according to CNN Business, why the mood on Wall Street just got better very quickly. Let's find out. Investors may still be nervous about the Delta variant and Afghanistan, but Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, I think that's that gentleman right there. Again, this is CNN Business. Eased many worriers on Friday when he signaled that the central bank is not going to hit the panic button anytime soon over inflation concerns. Wall Street sentiment has improved dramatically in the past few days after Powell hinted that the Fed will take a cautious approach to eventually cutting back or tapering. Tapering is the buzzword. Just like transitory was the buzzword on inflation, which means temporary. So cutting back or tapering the program of bond purchases that have helped keep long-term interest rates low. And so, yeah, I mean, it's the Fed buys the bonds. And so by that action alone, that supposedly, or helps keep long-term interest rates low. And so I'll admit I do not know exactly how that works. All right, Tina Share, you take care. Enjoy your lovely food there in the land of Sheba. Where was I? Oh, so yeah, I don't know how that exactly works. If I remember, I will look more into that. It seems like it's probably not that good of an idea for. I mean, basically, although the Fed is its own thing, it's not. It's not the federal government. I don't think it is. I think it's their own thing. Like, for example, there's not been an audit of the Fed, so nobody knows what's going on over there. So I'll look more into that to see why that happens. But that seems like it is kind of the United States buying its own bonds to keep the market up. And I get that. I get they've been pumping money into the system to keep it inflated, especially during the pandy. but they've been doing that a long time. They've done that before as well. So that'll be something for a future episode. I'll just have to remember. Maybe I'll write it down right now. My chair keeps slipping. It's a fairly new chair too. Got to find out why that happens. All right, thank you. Ad from CNN. And sorry about the non-preparedness today, but I hope there was something you guys enjoyed. And tomorrow will be better because I will have done more preparation. But in the meantime, make smart financial decisions every day. Now I'm going to check the football news.